Hello everybody, welcome back to another guitar lesson. This week we're going back to basics with a chord progression that we've covered a few times on this channel, but honestly I love it. I use it every chance I get and I can't get enough of it. And we're going to be working a little bit on your strumming and give your right hand technique a little boost in the arm if you're having trouble with it. So let's get started. The chord progression is as follows: G, E minor, C, and then D. So simple, but so beautiful. One thing that might be helpful to know is that most popular songs are in 4/4 time, or common time. And to explain what that means without getting super technical about it, basically you're going to have 4 beats on each chord, like so. You're going to strum the G chord 4 times. 3, 4, E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, and D, 2, 3, 4, and then home. Each of those strums is a quarter note, and there are 4 quarter notes that fit evenly into a measure of 4/4. That's hence the name 4/4. Each of those quarter notes can be divided down into eighth notes, and the way that you would count that with your mouth noise is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So if we wanted to add some upstrokes into this downward stroking chord progression, you would do a downstroke on a number and an upstroke on an and. So with the G chord, for example, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and continue. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'm going to teach you a strumming pattern here to get your wrist all loosey-goosey, and I'll explain what this means as we go, but it's called down, down, up, down, up. Yeah, I know, it sounds like a video game cheat code, right? But let's just take this little by little. Grab your G chord, and you're going to play a downstroke. Now the next stroke in this pattern is also a downstroke, but you don't have to rush back up. I just want you to take a look at yourself when you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and your wrist is going to look exactly like that, except sometimes you're just going to skip over the strings. So when you go down, go back up like you would normally do. Just don't play the strings and do another downstroke. And then go up on the way up. And it's perfectly fine to just take this little chunk right now and practice that. Next we're going to do the same but the opposite thing with the upstroke. So what we have so far is down, down, up. And then we're going to go down again but not play and just hit it with another upstroke. So down, down, up, up. And then the last bit is really simple, just down, up. And then once you have that all together, it's just rinse and repeat. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And you can bring that all the way through the entire chord progression. You see why I like that chord progression so much? Now if you're feeling a little extra saucy, we can put in some transitional notes in there, and that'll help you integrate your strumming with just a little bit of single string picking. And it's not going to take all that much, it's just at the end of measure we're going to add a couple of extra notes. So go ahead and grab your G chord. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, down. All we're doing is just walking down the E minor scale, and we're subdividing that very last beat just a little bit more. So when you're done with the G chord, down, up, you're going to go 2 notes. You could do down, 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 or alternate pick it down, up, down, whatever's more comfortable for you, but that's how we're going to transition from the G chord into the E minor. And the way we're going to transition to the C is the exact same principle, but on the A string we're going to go 0, 2, 3 with our second and third fingers. And then we're going to transition into the C chord. So starting with the E minor, we have, and we're going to go 2, 3 with our second and third fingers on the A string, and then hit the open D to transition into the D chord. So really slow right from the beginning, we have, go ahead and practice that until you've got it under your fingers, and don't be afraid to get creative with it. To close out the video, the last tip that I have is something that I say all the time, and I'll never stop because it's good advice and you need to be hearing it over and over again for a reason. Relax your hands. Not only will you improve more, but you'll save yourself a lot of pain and soreness in the future. Trust me. Until next week, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate the support. And if you have any questions, you can find me over on Instagram at OGShredBaron. And until next week, rock on.